So, 1 week na lang bago mag-exam, ano ang kailangan mong gawin? That's what we're going to talk about today. Hi there! Thank you for checking out my channel. Thank you for clicking on this video. If this is the first video that you're watching from my channel, I make educational and motivational content. So if you don't want to miss any of my new uploads, don't forget hit subscribe and hit that bell icon. Now, like I said in the intro, this is specifically for those who are taking aptitude exams, whether that be the civil service exam, UPCAT, LAE, PhilSat, and all of those other exams, NAPOLCOM pa, itong mga iba pang mga AFSAT na yan. Ano ang gagawin ninyo 1 week before the exam? Now, at the time that I'm shooting this, it's just 1 week away bago yung civil service exam in 2019. Pero I think the tips that I'm going to give you guys will be relevant kahit na sabihin natin panoorin nyo to way into the future. Alright? So, let's start with tip number 1. Tip number 1, you have to know your NOSA. Well, hindi naman NOSA yung tawag sa ibang mga exams, no? Pero ang ibig sabihin nun is Notice of School Assignment. Ano ibig sabihin nun? Kailangan malaman ninyo kung saan kayo mag-e-exam. Now, sa civil service exam, nire-release yan a week before the exam. Most regions ngayon up na. Kung hindi mo pa alam kung saan ka mag-e-exam, make sure that you find out right away. I will link din yung part ng website ng Civil Service Commission where you can find that out. Kung hindi naman civil service ang iti-take ninyo, maraming ways for you to know that. Usually, they release that online din for you to find. And worst comes to worst, paano kung hindi ko mahanap yung aking NOSA? Paano kung hindi ko mahanap online kung saan ako mag-e-exam? Usually, this happens kung may mga problema sa pangalan, birth date, or any of the information na fill out nyo sa inyong original na form. The best tip is this. Don't go asking for your school assignments sa mga random na people online or even sa mga groups. Go straight to the Civil Service Commission. If you can find time, maybe tomorrow or as soon as possible, to find yung inyong nearest na Civil Service Commission office, mas maganda kung pumunta kayo doon para magtanong. Okay? Now again, bakit hindi sa website na lang nila or bakit hindi na lang sa Facebook account nila? Ang dahilan dyan is this. You have to be smart about it. Expect nyo na yan dahil papalapit ng exam. They are now swamped with a lot of questions. Mga random na questions, yung mga pwede bang magdala ng calculator, kung ano-ano pang mga tanong na ganyan. So, mas maganda kung dumiretso na kayo para malaman na ninyo yung sagot right away. Now, bakit kailangan ninyong malaman yung inyong school assignment 1 week before the exam? Ang dahilan talaga dyan is for you to be able to visit your school kung saan kayo mag-e-exam ng as soon as possible. Bakit? Kasi dito sa traffic sa Pilipinas, you have to account for yung traffic na sitwasyon, paano kung ulan, lalong mas traffic. Hindi ko nga rin alam kung bakit ganon, dumadami ba ang sasakyan kapag nababasa. At marami pang mga dahilan para ma-delay ka sa araw ng exam. One thing na very strict sila. So far naman sa lahat ng mga exams na naranasan ko is pagdating sa time. Usually, nagsasara ang gates ng school or ng kung saan kayo mag-exam, exam center ninyo. Kapag sinabi na magsasara yan ng alas 7 yan magsasara. So, hindi kayo talaga pwede malate kahit 1 minute lang. Kahit umiyak kayo sa guard, hindi nila pinapapasok yung mga nalalate. Now, kung may mga exceptions na pinapasok, bihirang-bihira yan, pero hindi nyo i-expect yan or hindi kayo magagalit kung kayo ay na-late, kahit ano pa ang dahilan na pagka-late ninyo. So, ang maganda, 1 week before the exam, alam mo na dapat kung saan ka mag-exam at mas susubukan mo na rin yung iyong ruta or commute time papunta doon sa lugar na yon. Ano ibig sabihin doon? This Sunday, if your exam is going to be on Sunday, Civil Service Sunday yon. So, itong Sunday na to, dapat masubukan mo na kung ano yung ruta mo, ano ang mga sasakyan mo, okay? Kung mag-aangkas ka, alapan mo na dapat kung gaano katagal yan. Usually, kung mag-grab ka, gaano siya katagal. Kung meron ka sarili mong sasakyan, dapat matansya mo na yung traffic time mula sa iyong bahay hanggang doon sa venue ng exam. And you can do that. Honestly, the best time for you to do that is on Sunday. Now, bakit Sunday? Kasi Sunday din yung araw ng exam. Alam nyo na, iba-iba ang traffic situation per day. So, may mga araw na maluwang, may mga araw na mahirap ang traffic, lalo na pag Sunday at merong simbahan na malapit sa pag-e-examan ninyo. Ang tendency niyan is, syempre, yung mga ma-attend ng mass or ma-attend ng service, minsan nagkakaroon ng problema sa sikip, sa traffic, minsan sa parking. So, para malaman niyo yung totoong sitwasyon sa susunod na exam niyo sa Sunday, dapat magawa niyo yan ng Sunday din para similar yung situation sa araw ng actual na exam. Okay? So, kung hindi mo pa alam yung assignment sa school, alamin mo na yan. At siguraduhin mo na masusubukan mong puntahan yan as soon as possible. Okay, that's tip number 1. Tip number 2, you have to pack everything as soon as possible. Ano yung sinasabi ko dito? You have to have your ID, you have to have your alam niyo yun, yung inyong examination form. Kung nawala niyo na yon, maraming cases naman na nangyayari yan, okay lang yun sa Civil Service Commission, basta may dala kang valid ID. Preferably yung ginamit niyo nung kayo ay nag-file for an examination. Now, bakit ko sinasabi itong bagay na ito sa inyo a week before the exam? Hindi ba to dapat night before, coach? Now, bakit 1 week before? Kasi yung iba dyan, honestly, ang tendency is nawala na yung ID, or na-misplace, or hindi alam kung saan nilagay. So, at least ngayon, kung i-check mo ngayon yung gamit mo 1 week before, pwede ka bang humanap ng mga contingencies. Anong contingencies yan? Meron kasing guideline na kung ang ID ninyo ay hindi yung ginamit ninyo sa pag-file, okay, at yung ID mong dala ay walang birth date, you actually have to bring your birth certificate with you sa araw ng exam. Now, hindi mo naman makukuha ang birth certificate mo ng same day, no? Usually, it takes a few days for you to get it, and especially sa mga provinces, para maipamilyan sa inyo. So, 1 week before the exam, you have to know, para ready ka na maghanap ng paraan. Now, another way would be for you to actually get a new ID, postal ID, or kahit anong ID na pwede nyo makuha, barangay, kung ano mang klaseng ID na yan, na pwede nyo magawa sa loob ng 1 week. So, habang may oras ka pa, i-check mo na ngayon, dapat ready ka na with your ID, ready ka na with your examination form, para sa araw ng exam, hindi ka na maghahagilap. Kasi yung iba, kaya nalilate, kasi hindi pa nakapag-empake. Kasi nung Sunday morning, araw ng exam, dun palang maghahanap ng mga kailangan dalhin. So, mas maganda kung mapapack mo na siya earlier on. Alright? Now, just a few things about what you need to bring. Do not bring a calculator for the civil service exam. For the other exams, make sure that you research kung pwede ba or hindi. Sa LET, again, depende yan sa sitwasyon. So, you really need to find out and you really need to be updated sa mga ganyang klaseng announcements. Now, don't rely lang dun sa mga news na lumalabas sa Facebook. I have nothing against that. I also post information like that sa aking Facebook page as soon as possible. But that tendency kasi is minsan may mga misinformation na ilalagay doon. So, if you can find information straight from the source, ibig sabihin sa PRC mismo or sa Civil Service Commission, go and do that. Hanapin niyo yung totoong mga memos, hanapin niyo yung totoong nilang press release, look for their official pages and channels para malaman niyo yung totoong information. Now, for the Civil Service exam, bawal ang calculator, hindi ka pwede magdala ng calculator. Now, may tip pagdating sa watch, just try to bring a watch na analog. Ibig sabihin yung may kamay, hindi yung may digits. Kasi sometimes proctors can get a little bit strict. Hindi nila pinapagamit yung mga watch na, alam niyo yun, yung may digital na reading ng time, in fears na baka calculator yon. So, yung mga ganong klaseng bagay, stress yan pagdating sa araw ng exam, ma-avoid nyo yan kung nakapag-empake na kayo, handa lahat ng mga gagamitin nyo bago yung actual day ng exam. So, go ahead and pack your things right now. Well, wag muna right now. Patapusin nyo muna yung video kasi meron pa akong ibang tips, okay? Tip number 3. 1 week na lang bago ang exam. Kaya gamitin nyo yung time na ito wisely pagdating sa pagre-review. Now, hindi na pwede na sabihin na natin nakaka-start ko lang sa review, lalo na kung marami pa kayong hahabulin na topics. You have to be smart about your time, lalo na alam ko marami sa inyo nag-work din or nag-aaral, busy rin kayo with your daily lives. So, limited na yung oras ninyo na pag-aaral. This is the reason why I try to encourage my team, kayo, to start reviewing maybe 2 to 3 months before the actual exam. Yung online review program natin started around 3 months before the actual exam. Bakit? Kasi you need to find time sa inyong busy schedule to actually study. Now, dahil wala ng oras or dahil bago kayo sa team, ngayon nyo lang nalaman na may ganito pala on YouTube at may mga ganito pala sa Facebook, anong gagawin natin? You have to study smart. Now, here's the thing. Again, 1 week na lang before the exam, kulang ka pa sa preparation. Here's my advice. Number 1, go and find yung detailed list ng topics na lalabas sa inyong exam. Now, most of that information, kailangan nyo hanapin by yourself kasi hindi yan nire-release as specifically as yung ine-expect ninyo. So, for example, sa Civil Service exam, sinasabi lang, there's math, there's language, there's logic, there's general information for professional, for sub-prof, yung logic, yung clerical operations. Medyo overbroad yung topics, pero hihimayin mo per topic, there are other resources for that. One thing would be yung study outline that I made. Now, yung study outline na yun is actually free, downloadable siya sa aking website. The link will be below if you're watching this on YouTube. sa taas if you're watching this on Facebook. Go ahead and download that PDF. Doon sa PDF na yun, pwede nyo na rin i-click yun para dalhin kayo dun sa lessons na sinasabi dun sa listahan na yun. Now, yung study outline na yun, actually, I think 10-week program yun ngayon. Pero syempre, wala ka na enough na oras for that. But what you could do would be to scan each of those topics, find out kung ano yung hindi ka masyadong familiar or saan ka mahina, and then start out with those habang 1 week pa before the exam. Okay? So, makapag-focus ka sa weak points mo. Kasi yung mga alam mo, at least you can rely on stock knowledge. Pero kung kunyari, paano nga ba yung integers or paano nga ba yung radicals, at least meron ka ng way to prioritize those topics na posibleng lumabas sa exam na hindi mo pa alam. So again, study smart, review. Now, another tip when it comes to review would be this. Try to get a hold of yung mga mock exam or practice test ng kung ano man yung test na iti-take mo. So for example, sa case ko, I made a bunch of practice test booklets that I have shipped all over the country. So if naka-order kayo nun, yung practice test booklets 1, 2, 3, and 4, make sure that you answer one of those, hopefully daily, no, kung meron kang oras. Pero kung hindi, okay lang. Basta try to answer one of those early in the morning itong next week. Now, bakit early in the morning? Kasi you have to prime yourself na nagsasagot ka ng math problems, nagsasagot ka ng English problems, logic problems ng maaga. Bakit? Kadalasan sa atin, lalo na mga millennials, or even older actually, sanay tayo na natutulog late. Tapos yung brains din natin, in a way, medyo late din siya magising. So para maiwasan yon, you have to study ng umaga, make sure na may sinasagutan ka sa umaga, and then mare-replicate nun yung conditions ng actual exam. Now, kung nakapag-review center kayo before, like for board exams, which I did when I took my psychometrician board exam, one of the things they do is that meron talagang mock exam na kung ano yung suot mo sa actual exam, yun yung suot mo. So kung nangyari sa PRC, na mga licensure exam were required usually to wear white. So white na polo shirt, tas jeans. Kung ano yung suot nun, nire-replicate din namin. Kung ano yung conditions, yung oras, o orasan mo rin yung sarili mo. Ganong klaseng-klase ng review para parang mock exam talaga siya. Para pagdating nun, pag nagawa mo na yon sa susunod na linggo sa actual exam, hindi ka na masyadong kinakabahan. Bakit? Yung iba kasi instructions pa lang sa kung anong sishadan, kung saan magsisimula, saan uupo, ninenervyos na dahil nga takot sila dun sa actual na test taking. Not necessarily sa topics or sa questions, pero dun sa method ng pag-e-exam kasi buong buhay nila ayaw na lang nag-e-exam. So if you're one of those people, i-try mo i-recreate yung condition na yon sa inyong bahay. Okay? Kung meron kang group na you can do group study with, go ahead and do that. Kung meron kang armchair, mas maganda sa bahay, or kung meron kang table, kung meron magpo-proctor sa'yo, like maybe kung meron kang special someone, boyfriend, girlfriend, asawa, anak, na pwedeng magbantay sa'yo at orasan ka habang nag-e-exam, do that. Kasi yung iba nako-conscious pag araw na ng exam, dahil hindi sila sanay na may nanonood habang nag-e-exam sila or may nagbabantay. So all of these things you can do 1 week before, or even, again, daily or every other day para pagdating sa exam, hindi ka na nasya-shock. Okay? Tip number 4, you can still do sleep training. Ano yung sleep training? You have to train yourself to sleep early and wake up early then. Dito na lamang yung mga nagtatrabaho kasi sanay silang bumapasok ng maaga. Now, bakit to nagmamatter? Kasi kailangan mo ng at least 6 to 8 hours of sleep the day before your exam para mag-perform well yung iyong brain. Now, hindi mo naman pwede sa inyo sarili mo na bigla kang matulog ng alas 8 ng Sabado ng gabi before the exam. Kung sanay siyang matutulog ng alas 2 or alas 3 kaka-Mobile Legends, no? So, anong gagawin natin? Every day, leading up to yung Saturday, which is the night before the exam, bawasan nyo na ng 1 oras yung inyong sleep time. So, ibig sabihin, kung sanay ka natutulog ng alas 2, bukas, subukan mo na 1. Okay? After that, subukan mo na 12, subukan mo na 11, na 10, na 9. Para pagdating ng Saturday, at least, medyo sanay ka na around 8 or 9, nakakatulog ka na. Now, you could have done this earlier on, pero dahil 1 week pa naman, at least may hahabol pa natin yung sleep training na yon. Okay? So, go ahead and try to train yourself to sleep early para pag nagising kayo na Sunday, ready to go ka na sa exam. Tip number 5, don't underestimate the power of prayer. Now, I don't know what your religion is or kung ano yung background ninyo, pero it really does matter because it's been effective sa akin. And when we talk about prayer, it's not just prayer by yourself. You can actually solicit prayers from other people. Ano ibig sabihin nun? Pwede ka magpa-pray sa mga boss, sa friends, kung meron kang church family, go ahead and ask for prayers. So now, bakit importante yan? Kasi na-alleviate niyan yung stress. When you ask people to pray for you, nakakalma tayo. Tapos na i-lift natin yung burden ng pag-aaral, pagpasa at pagtatrabaho para makapasa. We can pass that burden on to God. And if you have a bunch of people praying for you, it'll help a lot. Now, just a quick little anecdote. There's this story that my parents tell me all the time. When we were kids, well, hindi pa nga kids, nung bago kami pinanganak, my dad would always ask people to pray for my mom. Kasi delikado yung pagbubuntis niya, kambal kami, tapos medyo underweight kami or malnourished nung nasa tiyan. So, kailangan talaga ng milagro. The doctor even said daw na dalawa kami pero may chance na isa lang sa amin ang maliligtas or isa lang sa amin makaka-survive. So, one of the things my dad did then was everyone daw, kahit sino, kahit hindi niya kakilala, lagi sila sabi, pag-pray niyo naman po yung asawa ko kasi kailangan niya ng prayer kasi may pinagbubutis niya po kambal, sana pareho silang makasurvive, sana pareho silang healthy. So, every person na nami-meet niya, hinihinga niya ng prayer. So, I hope that you will be open to doing that as well. Now, again, kung hindi ka naman religious, okay lang din, pero we can meditate, you can do something, anything that would help you alleviate yung stress. Bakit? Kasi psychologically proven na yan, when you meditate or you pray, there's a part in your brain that calms you down. So that can be helpful pagdating sa araw ng exam. Alright, so those are my 5 tips. Number 1, know your NOSA. Know kung saan ka mag-exam, visit that as well. Number 2, pack your things. Make sure that you have your ID, your slip, yung inyong examination form. I actually still have mine from when I took the exam. Nasa akin pa rin siya hanggang ngayon para remembrance ko siya. And of course, yung mga things na kailangan mong gawin or dalhin sa exam. Para ready ka na, kung malit ka man ng gising sa Sunday next week, isang bit-bit na lang kasi ready na yung bag mo. Tip number 3, make sure that you catch up with your review. Prioritize the topics na hindi mo pa masyadong alam. That is 1 week before the exam. Pero syempre, iba na yan kung night before the exam or 2 days before the exam. Now, if you want me to make a video on that, yung specifically what to do maybe 2 to 3 days before the exam, comment nyo na lang sa baba if you want me to make a separate video about that. Kung paano yung study hack or ano yung klase ng pag-aaral na gagawin ninyo kung sobrang lapit na ng exam. Okay? Pero 1 week before the exam, you can focus on the topics na hindi mo pa alam. You can download the free study outline dun sa link sa baba. Ibibigay ko yun sa inyo para makita niyo yung mga topics na hindi pa kayo familiar with, and then you can start with that. Number 4, go ahead and start your sleep training para sa araw ng exam hindi ka magugulat. And then yung tip number 5, go and pray and ask people to pray for you kasi makakatulong yan. Again, lagi ko sinasabi sa mga estudyante ko, kung hindi mo kaya ni Lord. Kung nagkulang ka, pupunan na lang niya. So, in the same way na ganoon din sa akin, kasi kung kulang man ako sa inyo, sa effort sa inyo, nakukulangan naman kayo sa, kunyari sabihin natin masyado ko mabilis magsalita or bulol ako minsan, all of these things, I always pray na sana kahit nakulang yung effort ko, di ba? Sana God can make up for it para matulungan ko pa rin kayo. So, I hope that you do the same then for your exam, and then you can surrender it to God and then just do your best, di ba? So, that's it for now. Thank you so much for watching until the end of the video. I really hope that you do great sa inyong exam, kung ano mang exam yan. And as always, if you want to reach out to me directly, don't forget to message me na lang sa aking Facebook page, www.facebook.com/Team Lyqa. That is also where you can find information on how to get this shirt. The link will also be below. So if you want one of the Team Lyqa shirts na exclusive for you guys, go ahead and message me na lang dun sa baba or order it sa website sa baba. Alright, and if you haven't subscribed yet, don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell icon. I try to make at least 2 new videos every week. So, isa sa Monday pag math, and then on Wednesdays, we post yung Wordy Wednesdays videos natin, and then a bunch more in between. Leading up to your exam, I try to make as many videos as possible. So, if you don't want to miss that, don't forget to hit that bell icon, alright? So, thank you guys for watching. As we always say dito sa team, never stop learning. Aja, kaya niyan. I'll see you in the next video, and bye for now.